number two, you have to make great diagnoses. What's happening in the world around us, just like a doctor would, to understand what's good or bad. And then you have to have great decision making on top of the diagnoses. And so if you can hire great talent, diagnose well, but you make bad decisions because you're scared, that's not going to lead to a successful startup, in my experience.
I love those top three qualities of CEO. I wanted to ask the opposite. What allows an employee to be great and make more money as an employee?
If you want to make more money as an employee, number one, you have to understand how much money you make in the company today. If you don't understand what your value, dollar amount is you bring into your business, you should probably go talk to your boss and say, hey, I'd like to understand how I make you money. If you have to quantify how I make you money, could you help me understand that? One of your bosses is going to be like, this is
So many more spaces to actually have that connection.
yes, you can. Yeah, and think about it from your boss's perspective. Like, they hired you for a reason, because they thought that you would make their life easier and that you would make the business better. And I think a lot of times you leave your job before you get all of the money out of your job you could have. And I did this so often in the beginning. I think you'd make way more money if you thought that you could have a conversation with your boss and say, man, this isn't exactly working how I thought it would be. I think I could be of use over here as well. I'd love some additional responsibility here, maybe less here. Could I make you more money over here? If I prove myself here, could we do less here? You leave the devil that you know for the devil that you don't often. And when that happens, I think you actually lose more money than you anticipated. It used to be back in the day, you made about 20 to 25% more money every time you job hopped to the next job. These days, I actually think that there is a real value you can have to increase your salary or overall pay by more like 25 to 50% if you stay and you diagnose as opposed to you skip and then you guess.
Yes.
And so I would highly recommend that you not do what I did at the beginning of my career, which was skip, and never give the place a chance to pay me more.
Yeah.
Because they might want to.
Absolutely. And what you miss when you skip is you actually miss the skills of negotiating, up managing, learning new.
We'll enable all of us to have massive knowledge. And because we'll all have massive knowledge, we will actually have to perform better. Because everybody will be able to do a mid-level. But it's passive income in the fact that I will make money if I do nothing. And I take X amount of risk and X amount of my money in order to do something. No, that's a total lie. And I think anybody who tells you that this will be completely passive income, there's a red flag. Immediate red flag. I mean, I own a bunch of vending machines. Vending machines are often something people call passive income. Let me tell you what's not passive, a vending machine. They break all the time. People break into them. They don't make that much money per machine. And also, they make a ton of money on aggregate. And they're great for many things, once you have hundreds of them or thousands. But there's no such thing as passive income. And once you know that, I think you also can recognize, do you want passive income? Is that what you really want? Or do you just want a job that you love, that pays you well?
Been mentored by talk to me about having a one-woman life change their career trajectory, because they found that the less time they wasted on chasing, because even from the other side, men who decide to commit to one woman have more energy, more focus, more drive, more power to direct towards making money and building a business.
About getting the thing, then the thing you do to get it, you don't love. Whereas my thing is I love the game. I love what I'm doing. And same as you, and it goes back to where we started, where it's like, if you love the game, if you respect the rules, if you love what you do, then all of these things are a byproduct. They're wonderful, but then